this is Ilina and welcome to another LDRS creative card video. Today we're going to make mini Slimline card using some of the new release products. So I will be using the You're Simply the Best with Stacker stamp set. Here's the stamp set. It coordinates with the Wave Ribbon Banner stack. One difference between this stamp set and the previous one is that it has two large sentiments to coordinate. We're going to use also new dies. Those are the A2 strip background dies. I have the 1/8, 1/4, 1.5 regular, and stitched 1.5 strips. So let's get started. I'm taking a piece of printer paper and we're gonna create the background on the printer paper so it's easier to die cut because we're adding already cardstock. And you can, as you can see here, I have previously die cut a bunch of strips from leftover cardstock and I will use those to create my background. So I have double-sided adhesive here. I have a big roll of it. I'm just using the Droplets mini Slimline die. I will use that one to die cut the background, but now I'm just measuring to make sure that I have appropriate coverage of the background so it fits. I can die cut that background using the mini Slimline die. So you can see once I'm done, I have leftover from that background that I will save for future projects. So let's get started. I'm starting with a strip in the middle and I'm using pink and I'll go in rainbow order. Next, I'm going with purple and I will alternate the widths of the strips. So first I used the 1/4 inch for the pink. I used 1/8 for the purple and then 1.5 for the red. And next I'm going in that rainbow order, alternating the sizes of the strips, the width of the strips, but I don't go in a particular order. I just make sure that we don't have same width of strips next to each other, though I just did that here. I have the pink and red. Just creates a little bit more different background. It's not an exact pattern, but I keep the colors in the same order. So okay, I cover half of it. Now I'm turning that over and I'm covering the other half. Again, continuing that same order of colors. We're almost done here. And also with the leftover strips, after I cut this background, I'll save them for future use because as you can see on the upper left corner, I have a tiny piece of one of those strips that I saved from previous project. So I have the frame die here from that Droplets mini Slimline, and I will secure it with a repositionable tape. Before I run that through my die cutting machine, I will just trim off that part so it doesn't get smooshed in the die cutting machine. I'm gonna trim the end too and save that for later project. Okay, now by magic of YouTube, I have that die cut. I will also die cut two more from the same die from white cardstock, and I will stack those up to add some more sturdiness and dimension to my card. I'm using the Stampendable tool to press that down to make sure that it's nice and flat. Then I'm adding the background on top. Again, repeating the same process with the Stampendable tool. Okay, now I'm using a previously released Chloe Alphabet. This is a die set. So this card is mainly die focused. The only stamp will be the sentiment. So I die cut a friend twice. I die cut each letter twice to stack those up to add a little bit more dimension and sturdiness to those letters. I'm just poking those little holes in the letters, and I am adhering together. So I'll repeat the same process for each letter. I'm just adding liquid adhesive. I find that using liquid adhesive gives me more time to move around and position everything how I want to be positioned. So we're up to the E. I'll stack those E's also. And now we have left N and D. And then we have only the D. Okay, now for one last time, adding my adhesive and adding those and pressing that with the Stampendable tool. Okay, just need to make sure that I have cleaned that up. So we'll also do a sentiment. Again, like for the strips, I have pre-cut sentiments. So what I do is just stamp all of them on different colors of cardstock or different ink, and I just die cut and save them in a little zipper pouch. So I just picked one of those sentiments. It says, "Your kindness made such a difference." And then I am lining up the front sentiment onto sticky mat, and then I'm using the same adhesive. It's low tack repositionable adhesive to pick those letters from my sticky mat to make sure that they stay nice and straight, and I will use that tape to add those to my card front. So I'm trying to see where I want those to go, and I'm using a mini T ruler here to make sure that's adhered straight. Okay, we're almost done here. I'm just using foam tape for back of the sentiment. And remove the backing and add that to the panel. And then remove the tape, and now we just need to add the dot on the eye. Okay, so now what we have left is to make our card base. I'm using heavy weight white cardstock, and I'm cutting it to 5.5 by 6 inches, and I will score the 6-inch side at 3 inches. Then fold and make sure that we have nice fold there. Crease it with my bone folder, and I'm adding that panel on top. So that finishes our card for today. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope that you like this video. Also, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and also to subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit the blog for more ideas and more inspiration. Thanks for watching. Bye.